Good afternoon guys, Triang here, and today let's talk about coffee. Now, for this month, probably will last us this month, right? We have some very special coffee beans roasted by none other than JWC. If you can, yeah, JWC right here. They have a relatively new kind of series of roasting profiles and beans that just hit the market. This is one of them. This is the pink Panther. We served this when Sean Liu was here for some of the bar takeover, some coffee for Volvo customers as well. So this is a very special coffee, and this is coffee that has impressed me to no end because of just how crazy it tastes. So we're just gonna go through the calibration and taste some coffee. I'm gonna give you some tasting notes, and if you are ever interested in tasting this firsthand, please do drop by to Kopi Chap Tekor or any of the outlets that have this coffee. It's really worth to try because it's something very special. Whether you like it or not, in the end it is something that pushes your boundaries of what you expect coffee to be. So let's get right into it. So far, this coffee for us is very soluble. So dosing needs to be a little bit higher. So we're using 17.5. 17.5. Perch, and we're going 7 seconds of pre-infusion. 6, 7, and let it rip. Now we're gonna taste it on espresso first because we work predominantly with espresso. Any coffee that comes out of the coffee machine has espresso at its base, at the base of it. Whether it be a latte, whether it be an Americano or black, or just double shot espresso, is the base that you work with. So your foundation when it comes to calibration must be very strong. And this in particular is a little bit more tricky to calibrate because you see, as our short timer here ended at only 23 seconds for 17.5 in and 30.5 out. More or less that's within the range of calibration, and it's very soluble, so it flows very fast. And this can easily swing from under extract to over extract very quickly. And how you can tell when it's under extracted, you get a very sharp, harsh acidity with a very dry finish, right? Very tannic finish. If you drink wine, you know what tannic is. It's sort of that. It can best described as a dry feeling, and especially the sides of your tongue or jaw, yeah, and it makes your jaw here lock up. So we're just gonna give our espresso a little swirl. Taste. A little bit sharper acidity as it enters the mouth, and then you just get washed over by this long, lingering, almost syrupy sweetness. Of course, it's syrupy because, well, it's a double shot espresso, right? And you get this a bouquet of strawberries, raspberry, or pink fruit and pink berry in general. There's even a hint of maple syrup. This is fantastic. And something very special. In the end, there's a slight hint of bitterness, almost as if you're sucking on and chewing on a lime, or like the limau, calamansi, limau seeds. The slight bitterness in that at the end to cap off. And in the mouth, it's just very long and very lingering. Almost like it reminds me of the Haagen-Dazs. I'm not sure if it's Haagen-Dazs or Baskin Robbins. or inside scoop whether they have this flavor or not, but it's basically the very milky vanilla strawberry swirl or something along those lines of flavor of ice cream. It is mind-boggling at first. Well, of course, this is a blend, so as with calibrating blends, you need to be a little bit more careful because it's blended with a variety of roasted beans, or rather a variety of beans, each roasted to their own individual level to bring out certain characteristics of that bean. That's why it's blended so wonderfully that it can get this kind of flavor profile out. So that is something very, very special indeed. Cool. Let's look at the tasting notes and see whether or not we're getting the correct things. I haven't seen the tasting notes so far because, you know, I'm lazy to read. Where is the tasting note? Pinky fruit, strawberry ice cream, raspberry juice. Oh, chocolate brownies. I think chocolate brownies can be a tasting note that we can extract, but requires a little bit fine tuning of the grind size versus the pre-infusion time. I think that's okay. But this calibration is pretty good. It hits a lot of the notes that it's supposed to hit for this kind of bean. Light tinge of cacao bitterness. Now that I implanted that flavor, my brain just goes and search for this kind of flavor. Good. I will go a little bit less pre-infusion just to have a little bit more pressure build up, a little bit more extraction. But otherwise, it's pretty good. The favorite thing that I do with these beans is to be able to make it in a latte. It is fantastic, it's gorgeous, it is so beautiful. Let me show you that. Very, very interesting beans. Very, very interesting. We're running these for the rest of the month. And if you're interested, please do drop by, give it a taste, and let me know what you think. Beautiful crema, if you can see. Show you that beautiful golden, a little bit reddish hue crema. It is fantastic. It's not too hard. Now this is the ultimate secret technique to how we make our lattes so creamy, so smooth, so buttery silky. Right? This is a technique taught to me by Sean Liu. First of all, take your milk, pour it a little bit in, and then just swirl the cup like this. Right? Pour a little bit in, swirl it to make sure that milk and coffee mixture is thoroughly mixed. Yes, thoroughly mixed. And then just shake it, tap it your milk, get out all the small micro bubbles that are slowly becoming big bubbles. Right? Mix. Tap, tap, tap. Push out. Oh my god, I made a latte fart. It's so ugly. Okay. Right. No latte art to speak of, but let's give it a taste. Big silky sweetness is there. You get a very pleasant, very mellow, but very predominant strawberry, raspberry kind of notes, more or less like a strawberry milkshake. The finish is a tinge of acidity to keep things interesting. Just nothing like sour milk, right? It's just a tinge of acidity to keep it interesting, nice, to be very, very fresh. So this is a latte that you drink and you do not feel like you are having a big punch in caffeine. You don't feel like you're ingesting a lot of oils. It's relatively light, it's very refreshing, it's perfect to pair with dessert or even after lunch. So yeah, this is absolutely fantastic. Oh, the pink fruits really just shine all the way through. It's brilliantly roasted. Yeah, it's so different. It's just so different. It's a wonderful experience in a cup, and to have it on ice changes the characteristics completely. To have it on the milk as a latte changes the experience completely. To have it as an espresso. Now, my top picks will be to either have it on ice as a iced Americano or iced long black, or you can try the latte. Yes, latte with this is like strawberry milkshake all the way through, but it is coffee. So yeah, a little bit perplexing of an experience, but we hope you enjoy tasting weird and wonderful coffees here at Kopi Chap Tekong. Well, of course, having beautiful cars, beautiful cabriolets, beautiful different unique experiences here at Kopi Chap Tekong, and that's what we're all about. Alright, coffee order, gotta make some coffee. Cheers guys.